Most Lemlist review videos open on AI personalization or per-seat pricing. Both miss the point. Lemlist's real edge is that email, LinkedIn, and phone live inside one sequence engine, with shared prospect state across every channel. That's the only mechanistic reason to pay for it over a flat-rate cold email tool. Two operators, honest verdicts, the SaaS in your stack. Today, cold email's multi-channel orchestration play. Our expert today has run lifecycle at two B2B SaaS, built drip flows that drove 7 figures of pipeline, and knows every ESP's deliverability quirks cold. Priya.
Started in deliverability ops at a 30-person SaaS. Moved to lifecycle when the founder asked who was going to fix the cold email program. Built sequences that scaled the company past Series B. The thing I learned the hard way? Multi-channel branching is what moves reply rates. Better subject lines plateau fast. Spreading touches across channels doesn't.
So if someone's deciding between Lemlist and a flat-rate cold email tool, what's the one-line reason to pay up?
Channel nodes. Email, LinkedIn Visit, LinkedIn Connect, LinkedIn Message, Phone Task. Every channel is a node inside one workflow. If a prospect doesn't open after 5 days, the engine branches them to a LinkedIn visit, then a connection request, then a manual call task, all attributed to the same record. From a deliverability angle, that's the protective mechanism. Spreading touches across channels keeps you from stacking 4 or 5 emails into one inbox, which is what kills sender reputation.
Marketing positions Lemlist as the cold outreach platform. That's generic. Show me the lane this thing is actually built for.
Landing page. AI sales engagement platform. That's the marketing line. What it actually means? This is a per-seat tool for teams running cross-channel cold, 1 or 2 seats, agencies up to maybe 5 clients running multi-channel for them. The team that wins is small and runs cross-channel. The team that loses is the opposite shape. 5+ seats running email only at high volume. That team's paying per seat for an orchestration layer they're not using. Flat-rate unlimited mailbox tools are the right lane there.
So match the seat count plus channel mix to the lane before you pick the tier.
Right, channel mix is the trigger.
Walk me through the sequence builder. What does this thing actually look like in practice?
3-step sequence in Lemlist's editor. Left side of the canvas, the visual flow. Email first, send immediately. Then a LinkedIn visit, 1 day wait. Then a phone task, another day. Each block is a node. Email, LinkedIn visit, LinkedIn message, call task, phone. Right side, the per step config panel for the email step. Sender, subject, content body, plain text toggle, AI assistant. Per step you layer in custom personalization. Dynamic first name, custom image, dynamic landing pages. But the canvas is the headline mechanism. Let me zoom in on the branch logic.
Walk me through how the branching works.
Every block on this canvas, email, visit profile, call, carries its own branch logic. You set a condition on each step. No email open in 5 days, advance to LinkedIn visit. Replied to email, skip the call step. Per step branches on prospect behavior. Opened, didn't open, replied, connected on LinkedIn. Every signal can branch into a different channel. What makes this different from email-only tools? The prospect record carries state across every node. Most cold email tools treat email as the campaign, and bolt LinkedIn or phone on as separate workflows the operator manually stitches. Lemlist routes one prospect's full cross-channel arc through one engine. Same prospect, same record, same engine, across all 3 blocks. From a deliverability angle, the branching is doing real work. The failure mode is operators stacking 5+ emails into one inbox because they don't have another channel. By touch 4, open rates collapse, and Lemlist algorithm throttles when bounce signals degrade. Structural fix. Cap email only at 4 touches. Spread the rest across LinkedIn and phone via the branching. The branching is the deliverability protection.
So back at the canvas, every block on this flow is a branch point waiting to be configured. One prospect, multiple channels, one engine. Got it.
That's the buy.
Quick aside, link in bio, stackauditors.com/lemlist if you want to test a multi-channel branch on your own list.
3 supporting features load bear when the multi-channel headline is the play. Lemwarm, the AI copy assistant, the lead database. Start with Lemwarm.
The deliverability piece.
Lemwarm dashboard. Fresh account empty state. Real metrics populate once you connect a mailbox. The structure is what tells the story. 4 stat cards. Deliverability score, inbox rate, inbox count, spam count. Score climbs week by week as the warm-up volume scales. 3 to 5 weeks to fully warm a fresh inbox per Lemlist help docs. Skip the warm-up and you torch reputation in week 1. Below the cards, placement charts. Where cold emails land, where replies land. Inbox versus spam. But Lemwarm cannot rescue a domain with prior spam reputation. Help Center documents a customer's domain that had been sold 27 times since 2011, used by spammers. Lemwarm could not recover it. The fix isn't Lemwarm. The fix is checking domain history first. Wayback Machine plus Spamhaus before you onboard a fresh acquired domain.
And Lemlist won't flag a poisoned domain for you?
No, that diligence sits with the operator. Email copy AI is the second piece. Open the email step, click Ask AI, pick a use case, boost reply rate, improve open rate, make email more persuasive. The wizard rewrites the copy in place, per step, per message, not a campaign-level composer.
Lead database.
People database, filter applied. Job title filter set. Region filter set. 8.4 million matching contacts. Right side, actual contact rows. Name, company, role, email, LinkedIn. Bulk add to sequence button at the top. Click it, those contacts route directly into your sequence builder. That's the integration point that collapses the Lemlist plus Apollo dual tool pattern at solo scale. Caps at 1,500 enrichment credits per seat per month on the multi-channel tier. A typical SDR cadence, 50 enriched contacts a day, runs about 1,000 a month. Active sprints overrun the cap by week 3. At that point, operators usually subsidize with Apollo or Clay for incremental enrichment.
Pricing page. 2 tiers carry the buying decision. Email Pro on the left, $63 a seat annual. Email-only sequences, Lemwarm warm-up, AI copy assistant, 450 million contact database access. No LinkedIn, no in-app calling. Multi-channel expert in the middle, $87 a seat annual. Adds the LinkedIn auto visits, connects, messages, in-app cold calling, air call integration, the 1,500 enrichment credits, 5 sending addresses per seat. The popular tag's there for a reason. That tier is what the headline mechanism actually requires.
Lane trigger to switch out. Sustained 5+ seats running email only. Per seat math compounds. Flat rate unlimited mailbox alternatives win on margin past that scale.
Math sound for your seat count? Link in bio, stackauditors.com/lemlist. 14-day trial gives you full multi-channel expert access. No card required.
3 alternatives, 3 different lanes. Smartlead is the high-volume email-only lane. Flat rate, unlimited mailboxes per seat, built for cold email agencies running 5+ inboxes per client. Instantly is the all-in-one bundled lane. Sender plus lead database plus reply management inbox in one tool. Wins for solo founders running their own outbound. Apollo is the database-first lane. 270 million contacts with deeper enrichment depth. Sequencing is the bolt-on, not the spine. Wins when prospecting is the primary workflow and sequences are secondary.
So pick by lane, not by price floor.
Right. Which workflow shape your team runs decides the buy. Multi-channel orchestration, high-volume email, all-in-one bundled, or database first. Your team picks the matching lane.
Solo, agency, in-house, enterprise. What's the call for each?
Anchor on the canvas. The same multi-channel sequence we walked through. Email plus LinkedIn plus call task on one prospect record. That's the shared state the verdict turns on. Solo creator running their own cold. Email Pro, buy. Trigger to upgrade is when LinkedIn becomes a real channel in the play. Agency owner with 2 to 5 clients. Multi-channel expert if multi-channel. Switch to a flat rate, unlimited mailbox alternative when running email only at 3+ seats.
And the in-house team?
In-house lifecycle or SDR at a Series A B2B SaaS. Multi-channel expert, 1 or 2 seats, buy. Trigger to switch to enterprise SDR platforms is 5+ SDR seats with named account ABM workflows.
And enterprise, 10+ users?
Skip Lemlist. Per seat pricing scales unfavorably and you don't get the enterprise admin or SSO depth you need at the standard tier. Pick an enterprise SDR platform at that scale.
Lemlists at stackauditors.com/lemlist. 14-day trial gives you full access. Use our link at the bottom of the video or the one in bio. Next time, we go after newsletter platforms, the one that actually pays the operator running it.